everyone. Happy Wednesday night. I'm excited to be with you for our weekly crafty session. Welcome to my studio, aka my happy room. I hope you've had a great week. I'm popping on just a few minutes around 7:30 so Facebook can let you know I've gone live and it gives me a chance to check my settings. Today is Wednesday, November 15th. 15th? Yes, it's the 15th. I can't believe we're in the middle of November already. Like, it just seemed like yesterday was the beginning of November. So crazy. Yeah, like someone told me today at work that there was only one little kid get off the bus this morning and he's like, there's only 40 more days till Christmas. And I was like, oh gosh, like, are you ready? Have you started anything yet? I haven't even started. Like, I really am trying to figure out when I can put my tree up, but hopefully that will be happening soon. Also a little worried because I have a puppy, and last year my puppy liked my tree, that I had to put a cage around it. It was just, I was worried about my ornaments because my tree is filled with special ornaments that each ornament has a little bit of our history as a family, and the thought of one of them breaking would probably devastate me. So I had to go buy a crate to put around my tree. Sure didn't look festive, but it worked. Anyways, I have just shared this into my group, so if you're here, say hi. I pulled you up on my iPad. I'm not sure if I can see comments on my phone. Last night when I did a Facebook Live in my team page, I could not see comments on my phone, but I was able to see them on my iPad. So if you're joining me live, as I said, today is Wednesday, November 16th. You're going to see the little red live button up top. And if not, you're watching on the replay. So hello to my replay warriors. Maybe you're watching from my blog or maybe you're watching from YouTube. We're excited to be with you. Hey, Ashley. Hello, Laura. I'm sure your mom is watching with you too. I'm excited to share a couple projects with you tonight. Actually, I'm sharing one. But I also have some samples to share with you, and I've got lots to chat about. As I said, it's not feeling very festive around here. It's been very mild here in Ontario, Southwestern Ontario. Like, today was like 10 degrees. I don't even know what it was, but it was warm. When the sun was out, it was warm, but when that sun went down, man, it was cool. So I'm excited. I feel like we've got a few more weeks of Christmas, and then hopefully by mid-December or like maybe after, I'll switch to some more occasional things. But I still have lots to share with you, and I'm excited to share that with you. So as I have my festive cup, actually this is one of the ones you can get from Stampin' Up. It says fa la 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 la. And I have water in it, but I'm thinking tonight maybe I might make myself a hot chocolate just to kind of relax after this watch TV. And one of my favorite things that come out of this time of year is Cadbury mini eggs. Love, love, love. So I have my chocolate, I have my drink, I have my crafty project. I'm ready to get started. What about you? Now, if you've ever crafted with me, chocolate is a staple. Even when you come to my classes, chocolate is a staple. It's a must-have. You always have to craft. You can't eat chips and craft because it gets your fingers all dirty. At least chocolate, you can enjoy it. So I'm going to move my water so I don't spill it. And we are going to get started. I do have some things to share with you, and we'll talk as we go. I would love to know, do you have your Christmas tree up already? I have to tell you, I'm a December baby, so I have a December birthday, early on in December. And when I was little, my parents never put the Christmas tree up till after my birthday. And then when I got married, not sure if you know this, but my husband and I shared the same day. And when we first got married, his rule was the same thing. His mom never put the tree up till after the Christmas. And so when we got married, we was like, nope, tree can't go up till after Christmas. And I was like, okay, like after our birthdays, I was like, okay, which our birthdays is December 6th. So it was fairly early. And then I started collecting like a North Pole series by Department 56. And I was like, okay, that has to go up like mid-November. But once we had kids, I was like, nope, that rule's out the window. I want to enjoy. I love Christmas. I love everything about it. The decorations, the music, the festivities, the lights. I just love everything about it, the family time. And I had to laugh because I was like, no, that's out the window. And we usually put it up mid-November. So I'm hoping, if not this weekend, it'll go up next weekend. I just love with the lights on at night and watching TV. It's just so relaxing and soothing. But I also understand Christmas can be a hard, stressful time on a lot of people. But I'm here to make it a good time. We're going to craft, we're going to make some projects, and maybe inspire you to make your own Christmas cards to hand out to your family and friends. So I'm moving my water so I don't spill it, because knowing that would be my luck. Ashley says her tree is going up this weekend. Oh, Ashley, I really want to put mine up, but I'm hoping, I don't know, I will see. All right, I'm going to flip my camera so you're going to see my beautiful blinds, and then I'm going to flip you up. Now, you'll have to let me know. I'm working with one light. My light died on me last night when I went to do my Facebook Live with my team. I don't know, I think it needs a battery, so I have to work on that. So hopefully it's like light enough. I've been trying to move my light around. I don't know, maybe I might get a ring light. They say that works pretty good with people who do Facebook Lives. Okay, if you're here, just let me know if I look straight. I always feel like that's a good thing. So tonight's project is from the mini catalog. I cannot believe this catalog is practically done in like 6 weeks. So the let me retrace that. The September to December catalog, aka holiday, is done on January 3rd, which means next week the last chance list comes out, which is where Stampin' Up! Will tell us which items are carrying over and which items are retiring. So that means last chance. And that begins on November 21st, and then it will be while supplies last. I'm happy to say the product that I'm using tonight is carrying over, and I'm happy to say that most of the product that I bought from this catalog is carrying over, so I'm super excited about that. So I will share some other information with you while we get going, but let's get into our project. I'm going to show you what we're doing and where we're using it. So the product we're using tonight, and I will show you, but in case you wanted to find it, is the Merriest Tree Bundle, stamp set and dies, which you can get as a bundle. So if it says right here 10%, that means you save 10% when you purchase them together. You'll find it on page 12. I will tell you these two products are carrying over, but when a bundle carries over into the new catalog or into the online, it's not bundled anymore. So you'll just have to buy the stamp set separate and the dies. So now is the time to buy them together. I just love the trees, and I'm going to show you how they work. All right, let's get crafty. So my project tonight, I love all the different colors at Christmas, but I really do love the blues. So let's look at the stamp set. So here is the stamp set, and here are the dies. There's 26 dies that come with this stamp set, this bundle, and they're the Merriest Tree dies. Lots of different things you can do. But the neat thing about it is you can create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different tree sizes, and I'm going to show you how that works. So right here is our tree. Let's just pull this up so you guys can see it. Actually, if I put it on a block, that might be better. Okay, so there's the tree, and there is one tree you can cut out. So that's tree number 1. So you can stamp and cut. You can cut it out of cardstock. Then you could stamp and make it a smaller tree with like 4 little bumps or sections. Then you could cut it out and make it only 3, or you can make it be a little lonely tree with just 1. So you could do different colors if you wanted, but I like the fact that you can do so much with this. I love that it comes with a tag, and it comes with different stars and presents and ornaments. There's just so much that comes with this set that I think it's a great one, whether you are a card maker or whether you are a scrapbooker. I'm excited to use this in my scrapbooks to document the holiday season. All right, so the project we are using tonight, and I will post all these up. Now, I do have a very busy weekend. I have a lot of classes in the next 3 days, so I will post it at some point before the weekend is out. We are using Balmy Blue, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I can tell you right now, Stampin' Up! Is doing a seasonal sale, which means it's kind of like either Black Friday, and a lot of stuff is on sale. Ribbon and trim is 10% off. Inks, so like ink pads, and all that is 15%, and paper is 20%. So that's pretty good. I can see that I'm looking a little dark on this one corner, and I apologize because, as I said, my light died last night. Maybe if I go this way and try it that way, see what makes a difference. I don't know if you do Facebook Lives and you have a ring light, let me know how it goes. Okay, so we have a little strip of Pretty Peacock, and we have 2 pieces of white. So we're just gonna put these all aside because I don't really need them at the minute. But we're gonna bring in our big Stamp and Cut. So this is I call this the big boss. He's the big one. I tend to use him when I'm doing more embossing folders or big projects. And since we're embossing tonight, I had to bring him in. So when you're embossing, you're going to use plate number 1. And if you're using like a 3D, you're using plate number 4. And we are using the Snowflake Sky embossing folder, which I absolutely love. I love the fact that it starts off like a little snow, but then as it gets to the bottom, it's like a snowfall. And now, I'm happy to say that this is also carrying over. So I'm super excited about that. I don't want to emboss all of my piece because I do want to do some stamping down here at the bottom. So I'm only going to put it in halfway. And because we're using an embossing folder, we're going to use plate number 4. And we're just going to roll it through. All right. Now, I'll put that over on my desk, but I do need my embossing folder, my die cut, or big boss again. So I'm just going to move it out of my way. And so, as I said, I only put it in halfway because I wanted to keep this side for me to stamp. So then this is what we emboss. So it looks like a little bit of a snowstorm is happening. I'm trying to play with my light. Sorry, guys. I don't know if maybe going this way is better. I feel like it's in my eyes. I like how it looks like a little bit of a snowstorm. So we're just going to put that. So Snowflake Sky is the embossing folder, and I can tell you this one is carrying over. So, all right. I can't do this. I am going to bring in the Merriest Tree stamp set, and we are going to use this greeting here. Hope your home is filled with the spirit of the season. I just thought that was a really nice greeting and one that you can give to anybody. We are going to stamp in Pretty Peacock. So remember, inks are 15% off until tomorrow, which is November 16th. You can check out all the product on sale on my online store. And the easiest way to go there is honestly go to my blog, www.stampwithann, and then click Shop Now on the side. Which I haven't even updated my blog this week. That's how busy it's been. It's been very busy at work and very busy at home because I've been prepping for classes, which is a good thing. I love doing in-person classes. All right, so we stamped in Pretty Peacock, which is a very beautiful color for the holidays. Hope your home is filled with the spirit of the season. I'm going to bring in this little peacock piece. I'm not going to put it landscape. We're actually going to put it on a bit of an angle. So let me grab my adhesive. My adhesive choice is Seal. I do use glue, but I'm a tape runner girl. I think because I started that way, I really like it. So I want to know your trees. Tell me about your trees. We're talking Christmas. Let's talk about trees. Do you have a tree that do you add lights, or do you have a tree that has lights already on it? The reason why I'm asking is my tree is 26 years old. It is a 7-foot tree. It's beautiful. I love it. But it's starting to show its age. And my daughter and I were at Costco on the weekend, and both of us at the same time went, wow, that tree is beautiful. It was a 9-foot tree, which wouldn't fit in my house. And the price of the tree was like crazy. I couldn't believe the price of the tree. Anyways, needless to say, I'm hoping my tree survives. And then I had some friends tell me they ordered a pencil tree because they have multiple trees in their house. So I want to know, do you have one tree that you put up, or do you have multiple trees you put up? I have one, and as I said, it's my favorite. I actually bought it the first Christmas that my oldest daughter had. So my daughter was born in June, and her first Christmas we bought that tree, and I love it. It's like such a beautiful tree. It's like one of my favorites. I will share a picture with you when I get it all decorated. So here we've done this. We're going to put this aside because we need to do some more things. And I'm going to glue this inside. Now, I don't put anything on the inside of my cards because I sell a lot of my cards to my coworkers and friends. And they like their cards blank because they like to add that personal touch message to their cards. So that's why I leave mine blank. Ashley says, oh, we add lights. Lots of lights. About 1,200 and a lot of ornaments. Ashley, I can see that. I actually have to come see your tree this year. I can totally see that. Do you have clear lights? Here's another question. Are you a clear light person or are you a bright light person? We have bright lights. That's just the way it is. Things can't change around here. Traditions are traditions. All right, we're going to stamp this big tree in balmy blue. So sometimes when I find it's big, you can stamp this way, which is no problem. Sometimes when I find a stamp is big, I might ink it up this way. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. With a photo palmer, you definitely want to have a paper piercer under you so that you can, it gives that little bit of cushion. And I just put a grid paper on mine to help with the, so it doesn't get ink on my paper. So we're gonna stamp this. Let me sure that looks good. Oh, and I got a spot. Let's try that again. I'll clean that up. So one thing about ink and paper, you can stamp. You can make mistakes and stamp. Let's see here. Oh, let's try. Oh, my paper's all got ink on it. Oh, let's try right here. Try that again. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a beautiful tree. Look how beautiful tree. I love how full this tree is. It's a really pretty one. As I said, it would make a great scrapbook page layout. So the one thing about this tree, it comes with this like fun, like, I want to say like branches, so you definitely want to use that. And we're going to stamp that in Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to bring that color in. And I'm going to still use that matte because it is a photo palmer. And we're just going to stamp it over like that. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? I really do like the blues. I like the balmy blue and Pretty Peacock for Christmas colors, but I also do like the traditional colors. I'm definitely a traditional color person. So yeah, let's see. I think Ashley answered my question. Color lights for us and our outside lights too. Yes, me too. We need to get our outside lights up too. So much to do. So little time. Oh, it'll get done. It will get done. Okay. So I'm going to just put this aside now, and we're going to bring back in our Big Boss here, Stamp and Cut machine. And we're going to use, because we're die cutting, we're going to use plate number 1, the plate number 2, which is a shimmy, a clear plate, and then our dies. So we're going to put our paper here. And we're going to bring in the, we're only doing a small part. So this is how, as I showed you earlier, how the tree can be 5 different sizes. We're doing the one that has the 3 branches. And we're going to emboss it. Not emboss it, sorry. We're going to cut it out. So when we do that, it leaves these 2. Let me just pull this aside here. When you do that, it leaves these ones, which you could totally use for a project. But what I wanted was this one here. So we're just going to set that aside. And I'm going to get a new piece of paper. And I'm going to always making a habit of putting your dies back into your container or a magnetic sheet. I've even seen people use like little magnetic bowls, because I'm telling you, you don't want to lose one. It's not fun searching for it in the garbage. All right, we're going to cut out a tag, so I'm just using those dies again. As I said, I'm ecstatic that this set comes with a die, so kudos to Stampin' Up! For realizing that we needed a tag. I really like to make my own tags for Christmas, and it's so fun because I actually have a bin in my Christmas presents wrapping things that has all these Stampin' Up! Tags from past years. It's so fun. It's like walking down memory lane. Okay, so there's our tag. We're just going to set that aside. I'm going to put that down. Now, I wanted to add a little tree base. So I'm going to use this die, which, let's pull that off here. It's got some, okay, so tree die like that. And I needed a star on my tree, and I'm just going to do a little yellow one. So we're going to do these together so that I can move them out. So tree base, star, roll it through. Okay, now I'm going to make sure, so we have this beautiful tree base and we have a star, so we're going to put those onto our pieces. I'm going to make sure I put these pieces on my tag, my set, and I'm going to move out this standard cut because we don't need it anymore. So let's move that out of my way. Okay, so let's bring back in our tag so we can decorate. So we have our little brown tree base. I think it's like a tree sitting in your living room. It has the base. I'm going to pop up this tree. Pop up this tree here, if I can flip it over. With dimensionals. Dimensionals are a crafter's best friend. You always need to have dimensionals in your room. They're a staple. Kind of like flour is a staple in your kitchen. Oh, holiday baking. Tell me, do you love to holiday bake? Do you like bake, take one day and just bake, or do you do like a whole bunch of different days? I would love to know. Okay, so there is, we have like a little tree base. There's my tree. I'm going to come in with a glue dot in my little star. And we're just going to put my tree, little star on top of my tree. How beautiful is that? All right, I am using the Balmy Blue Sparkly Ribbon, which is part of the Berry Cute Suite in the September to December catalog. And it is back in stock. All the embellishments are back in stock. There's a few that are still out, but most are back. So we're just gonna have it like that. And I'm going to bring in some white twine. So I'm just gonna bring in twine like this. And this is I think, the Essential Baker Pack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my two ribbons together like this, and then I'm gonna take my twine and I'm just gonna come in and wrap around and make like a little bow. Now, the layout I'm showing you tonight, I actually did a card using this layout for my class tomorrow night. So I will share it with you guys next week, because next week I'm featuring the Sending Cheer bundle. I'm so excited. I already know what I'm doing for our Facebook Live, so I cannot wait. Okay, so my bow is a little big, so I'm just going to like pull it in. And you just do that by, moving your ends, getting your bow the way you like it. And then you want really sharp scissors. So I have a pair of paper snips that I got from Stampin' Up! For one of their events. So it's nice and sharp. And I only use these for scissors. For scissors. I only use these for ribbon, not scissors. I use scissors. All right, let's bring back in that tag, and we're gonna add some pop-ups. Like I said, I apologize for the dark lighting. I usually have another light on this side where my sticky note is, and last night when I went to do my team live, it wouldn't work. I think it was dead, but I think I can change the battery, so I need to look into that before next weekend, for next week's Facebook Lives. All right, so there is that. Now we need to add a little bit of bling. So I'm just gonna grab my paper, not my paper. Oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight. I'm going to add some rhinestones, which are my favorite go-tos for embellishments, because you can do so much with them. You can color them. I just like how they add that little bit of sparkle. So I'm just gonna put it in a snowflake. And then there. And one down there. Oh, where'd it go? It's on my finger. Okay, so just like that. Put that over the side. And there you go. There is our festive card tonight, showcasing the Merriest Tree stamp set and die. What do you guys think? Oops, sorry, I pulled it off too far of the camera. What do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Do you like the colors? Do you like the design? Do you like the layout? I really think this is a layout you could switch out for like a birthday card or a Valentine's, maybe Easter. It's one of those layouts I feel like it's a good layout. You could use it for anything. So that is the card we made tonight. I'm going to show you a few other samples. So last night, I always, in my team Facebook page, I do a Tuesday night Stampin' Chat. So we chat about upcoming events within our team. We chat about things that are happening in Stampin' Up. And I always end the night with some stamping. So this is the project we made last night, which I actually cased from the catalog, and I wanted to point out was the Walk in the Forest Designer Series paper. It is our product give back, which means every pack of DSP sold here in Canada, $4 will go to Salvation Army. But one thing I wanted to point out last night to my team was that paper will cut out the trees with the dies from the Merriest Tree cut out the trees in the Designer Series paper. So that's like an extra wow. And then the polar bears uses the polar bear punch. So it's like a win-win. You don't necessarily have to I'll put that over there and fix it after. You know, it's a quick and easy card if you wanted to mass produce. Okay. So I showed my team that card, but I said to them as a sample, I did the exact one, but I embossed it with the snowflakes in the background. I wanted to look like it was a wintry scene. So same card, just different look because this one is embossed and this one is not. So which one do you like? Do you like the embossed background or not? So there's those ones. So there's a couple cards done with that. And then last month in my Christmas class, I've been doing Christmas classes since August, we created this card. It was a case from a demonstrator, and I can't remember who it was, but I loved how she used the Merry, Bold, and Bright Designer Series paper to put the lights behind. I love how she cut the tree out in lemon lime twist, and then she stamped the greeting in the middle. And I just thought, how festive is that card? That's an easy card that you could also mass produce and send out for the holidays. Handmade cards are the ones that get put on mantles. People love handmade cards. So I want to know, do you send out Christmas cards? It's something that I used to do and I haven't done in a few years, and I'm really hoping I can do that again this year because I really feel like it adds that special touch to go get the mail and find a little white envelope that you know is a handmade card in it. All right, I would love to know which sample did you like. Did I inspire you with this bundle? Maybe you didn't look at it. Maybe you're like, wow, that's a great bundle. I need to have it. That's why you're going to want to head over to my online store and order it and get the bundle at 10% before the catalog retires, which is January 3rd. Don't forget, seasonal sale still happening until tomorrow, which means ribbon. It's only product from the annual catalog. So ribbon, and trim, 10% off. Inks are 15 and paper is 20. It's a really good time to stock up on things. All right, let me see. Ashley says she loves the card. Oh, thanks, Ashley. I believe that is all I have for you tonight. As I said, I will be back next Wednesday night, 7:30 Eastern time, and we will be using the Sending Cheer bundle. Super cute. If you haven't looked that one up, you're going to want to. If you're a fan of gingerbread, then you're definitely going to want it. I have some really cute projects to share with you next week, and I cannot wait to show them with you. Oh, sorry, lost my train of thought. What I was going to say. Yes, so I'll be back next Wednesday night. I will put this project up on my blog, and I will upload this video to my YouTube channel and my blog. It will probably go up sometime on the weekend as I said, I have 3 classes in the next 4 days. So it's, once I get a few minutes and time in my room, I will do that. And I will post all the measurements and the supplies. So if you wanted to recreate this card, you had it. And you can find this one on my blog, and I will put this one on my blog too. So all my projects from today will be up on my blog. I want to say thank you so much for joining us tonight. Make sure you tell your friends, invite them to our crafty sessions on Wednesday night. Please like, comment, and share on my video, because this is what keeps me going. I love when interacting with my crafty friends. It's like you're sitting in my room crafting with me. We're eating chocolate, we're sipping some hot chocolate or a festive drink, and maybe we're even listening to Christmas music. That just sounds like heaven to me. That's definitely my happy place. I hope it's yours too. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Just a reminder, if there's any of these products you want to purchase, you can head over to my online store. Easiest way, go to my blog, www.stampwithann, click shop now. When you're checking out, use this. Anyone who places an order with me over 50 for the month of November will receive an embellishment in the mail, along with information on my reward program and a handmade card. So what a way to brighten your day. It's my way of saying thank you for shopping with me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for following me. If you are following me and you do not live in Canada, you could purchase these products from a demonstrator around the globe. Or maybe you're thinking, hey, I want to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. We would love to have you on my team. Pre-order is just around the corner for the new January to April catalog, and let me tell you, that catalog is rocking. There is amazing products in it. I cannot wait to physically get my hand on a catalog so I can look through it. It's not the same looking at it online. Hopefully that will happen soon. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining me tonight, and I will see you guys next Wednesday night for our next crafty session at 7:30 Eastern Time. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.